vomiting rainbows from what I can remember. Something like that. Hello, my name is Gavin. This is Genre Books, and it's tag time. Not Tag Tuesday, I don't think, this time, because I'm trying to play a little bit of catch up with my tags. One a week is not going to cut it. This is My Most Beautiful Books. This tag was created by Hilary Dunn Design, and I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. There are 10 prompts, so let's get to it. Prompt number 1. A book you bought primarily or completely because of the cover. Surprising absolutely no one, this is going to be a science fiction. And I would probably have bought the book anyway. John Brunner, I like John Brunner, haven't read enough John Brunner, and this should be on my list, not least because of the cover, which I think is just hilarious and fantastic. When the stars are calling, answer at your own peril. Prompt number 2, a book you want to buy that has a beautiful cover. Again, science fiction. This time, Philip Jose Farmer and Time's Last Gift. Hopefully a picture showing now. Some strange elephant-like creature vomiting rainbows from what I can remember. Something like that. Prompt number 3, your favourite series design. Again, surprising precisely no one if they've seen any of my videos before, but I'm going to say Ballantine Adult Fantasy. It's not a cohesive design. Not everything looks the same, but you can tell a Ballantine Adult Fantasy book straight off. They have a logo. The logo does change over time, and the logo is this little unicorn head in the circle in the corner, but the covers are always spectacular. So this is a book I've spoken about recently on the channel, Evenall by George MacDonald. This is one I read I think last year. This is The Sorcerer's Ship by Hannes Bock, and Carned from F. Marion Crawford. Their covers are just always a delight. And it's not the primary driver for wanting to collect the series, but it certainly doesn't hurt. Prompt number 4, a book with a beautiful dust jacket. I don't know if this is the most beautiful dust jacket I've got, but there is something, and to be honest, the back of the dust jacket is nothing to write home about. But there's something about the cover. I just love it. This is Washington Irving, Tales of the Alhambra. Prompt number 5, Naked Hardback, a gorgeous book with no dust jacket. I'm going to take that as meaning one where it was purposefully designed without a dust jacket, and in that case, I don't think you could say fairer than something from the Folio Society. Now, this has a little box the book comes in to stop the dust, but this is The Conquest of New Spain by Bernal Diaz. And, well, let's start with the spine. Hopefully, it's catching the light there. So that's what it looks like, book out. But the cover is, just very pretty indeed. Prompt number 6, a beautiful paperback. This is difficult because I've just got lots of paperbacks where I love the cover. So it's difficult to choose one. What I've chosen is an ace science fiction, so fairly representative of the paperbacks I have. But I've chosen it because I must like the cover enough that I have 2 copies of the book. I've got a copy which matches the rest of the series, and then I ended up with this other copy of the book, but I couldn't part with it, could not bear to part with it. And it's Fritz Leiber, Swords in the Mist. So this is the third book in the Grey Mouser series. But yeah, I've got a copy of this already in Granada. I can't get rid of this one. I think this also might be the first appearance of this book as well, so another reason to keep it. Prompt number 7, a non-fiction book with a lovely cover. I really like this cover. There's a lot to see. It's intriguing, it's engrossing, it's very evocative of its subject matter, and it is the Blood and Thunder guide to pulp fiction. So yeah, you can see a lot of your favourites here, some generic, some specific, but it has everything that pulp fiction should have. There's a cowboy, there is a woman pointing a gun at you, there is also a woman strapped to a target with wearing a skimpy top, there is an air battle, there is something alluding to the Yellow Peril, there are rocket ships, there is a robot, there is a tiger in the corner. Yeah, I don't know that covers get more lovely than this from a pulp fiction perspective. Prompt number 8, a book with great end papers. This is getting a little bit specific now, but I'm going to go back to the Folio Society. This is the Greek Myths from Robert Graves, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Now, I think the end papers are both the same, but yeah. Who doesn't like a map? And this is not even a fantasy map. This is just a map of the ancient world. And the back end papers get even more complicated and intricate. So yes, I mean, you could just look at the map for half an hour before you even start the book. Prompt number 9, spine a book that is just as good spine out as it is face out. I'm just going to go with Penguin books, the old Penguin paperbacks. I think, okay, they're not amazing spine out, but they tell you exactly what you need to know. And I think with Penguin paperbacks, there is an implicit mark of quality there. So there is something attractive about seeing a Penguin paperback on the shelf, which is over and above the actual intrinsic aesthetic quality. But you know, I don't like the word iconic, because iconic is a very specific word. But if a book is going to be iconic, it may as well be a Penguin paperback. And prompt number 10, tag some other people, which I will do below. There you go, a whistle-stop tour of a tag this time, but thank you to Holly Dunn Design for creating the tag. Thank you to Pat for tagging me, and until next time, and in tag terms, that's not too far away.